Tim,
Dude.
Tuesday. It's
There it
incredible. You know, I'm watching this market. Obviously, yesterday it's getting fricasseed. I can't spell fricasseed, but market was getting
you use the word a lot. You love the word, by the way.
I do love the word because
is that one of those like a word tick for you? I hear fricassee out of your mouth more than I did from Bugs Bunny, and I think Bugs Bunny was the guy that taught you that word because that's right.
That's definitely one of my go-tos. Another one is having said that. I'll do that a lot. But you know, you need the natural segues. Everybody's got it.
Look, we're on TV. You need to buy some time. You got to buy some time, bro. By the way, you're looking tough today, man. You're looking. You got like that black like pullover. Like first of all, either you are either like you're trying to sweat off 3 pounds today, or you're coming up to the 18th green at the British Open, waving to the crowd, and there's obviously a nice wind whipping off of St. Andrews Bay. Tell me.
So both are correct. So this is a golf pullover. The little H there. There's an H and an N in the middle. This was purchased at Hudson National. Sometime in 1996. Now you say to yourself, well, that's 24 years ago or something, and I'd be like, yes, it is, and I wear it often. And in terms of the rubber suit, we used to have all those wrestling hoodlums used to wear those rubber suits to make weight, and it was brutal. I mean,
are you feeling a little bloated right now? I mean,
no, not at all. Actually, I just had a bunch of grapefruit. No, I feel good actually.
You look like you just got off the piton. Did you get off the piton?
No, I got to get on it today though, and I appreciate that. But I appreciate that you said you look tough, and I was thinking exactly that, the resilience, the toughness of this market. So immediately I go back to my senior year in college, I believe. Okay. When the fabulous Thunderbirds, who were anything but fabulous.
I know where you're going with this one. Yeah, Tuff Enuff.
Came out with the song Tuff Enuff. Of course, they have to make it Tuff enough, which is just brutal.
Tuff Enuff.
Yeah.
He kind of had that, song. Yeah.
Now, I'll give you $5. There's no way you should know this.
Wow.
Zero way you should know this.
Big purse here on this one.
Who produced that album? This would be a great poll. I can give you a clue if you want. Dude. Here's your clue. Here's your clue. Right. You ready?
Yep.
Nick Lowe.
Dave Edmunds.
Bang.
How'd
Dave Edmunds of Rockpile fame produced Tuff Enuff. That's a great job. It's a great job.
Clue. It's a great clue. I think of those guys together. And when I think, someone that I feel like I run reasonably deep on music, and I can't whip off a lot of producers. Now I realize there's a lot of artists that actually spent more time producing. And by the yacht rock guys are going to hate me right now. But I'm going to go in their grill and tell them Michael McDonald produced so much dog shit in the late 70s. And bring it on, yacht rock. I love yacht rock. Love you guys. Love what you created. But I think Michael McDonald is unlistenable. But I was going to say Rick Rubin, just because Rick Rubin is the producer that I pull out whenever I need to come up with a producer.
So it's funny you say Rick Rubin. So here you go. So somebody on Twitter today, Larry Brooks tweeted something about Ranger hockey, and one of the guys that he mentioned was some dude named Kincaid, which I've never heard the name, and I tweeted back at him. It's funny, Kincaid hasn't been the same since he left the Partridge Family.
Reuben Kincaid, of course.
The great Reuben Kincaid. I mean, just a brilliant character.
Do you think there was anything going on with Mrs. P and Reuben?
Shirley and Reuben, no.
And why not, by the way? No?
No. I think Reuben likes Susan Day. I think Shirley had no time for Reuben.
Dude, that's like borderline weird. All right. I mean, I know Reuben. Look, all right.
Well,
he's always scheming with Bonaducci. Is it Bonaducci or Bonaduce?
Danny Bonaducci. Him and Danny were like, they were sort of similar mind. They were business people, whereas Keith just wanted to play. Watch me, don't say anything. Keith just wanted to play his music. When Danny was trying to make a couple bucks.
How many different Chris's were there on the Partridge Family? How many different
Two that I can think of.
How many different actors played the part of Chris, and why were there so many?
I can think of. Hard to say. I mean, they needed somebody that could feign drums. In retrospect, you would have been a perfect, Chris, because, You know, you're probably the right age, maybe a little too old at the time, but it would have fit in really nicely with the Partridge Family.
And I'd like to believe that I could sing I Think I Love You better than David Cassidy.
That I challenge. And I got to tell you,
this morning I woke up with a feeling I didn't know how to deal with. Anyway, we'll do that at another time.
Yes.
We don't have enough time.
That's on my Spotify playlist. It's a great song. I Think I Love You by the Partridge Family.
So do you love what's going on with the market today as a guy that's been a little skeptical and nervous?
No.
And we brought up the veritable cornucopia of things yesterday, whether they would be Georgia, whether they would be slower rollout of vaccine, whether they would be overstretched market conditions, you name it. And it doesn't feel right when the market's not allowed to sell off a little bit. I know that's not what we're not,
No, I have no idea why the market chose yesterday of all days. Like, what was the catalyst for it to sell off yesterday? And I can't for the life of me tell you why it's rallied back today. I mean, maybe the energy move is given a catalyst. Maybe again, the banks got some giddy up today. But in terms of broader market stuff, I have from day to day, it's complete coin flip. And anybody that could explain it, I know I can't explain it. I try to give my reasons why I think, but there's no way of knowing. And to your point, you just just let the market do what it's going to do, and some of these forces that continue to make them way into the market is just fascinating. And oh, by the way, you have this election. And oh, by the way, I'm telling you, I watched President Trump's rally last night. He ain't conceding. He's not stepping down. He's going to escalate this thing, and the market's not pricing that in.
To me, I believe the market's always right, as we like to say. That's a bad cliche, I know it, but when you see the market move today, the market is telling us what we're not here to espouse our politics, even if anybody cared. So we're just here to talk about how the market is essentially sizing up the political landscape right now. And I'm sorry, the market's telling me today that we have a deadlock in the Senate. And I don't think this is just suddenly we feel better today about the virus than we did yesterday, because frankly, the numbers aren't getting better. I think this is a case where people are evaluating, would you rather Marsha Brady, Lori Partridge, or Julie from the Love Boat? And all three of these things, ladies, could be the reason why you'd want to buy late 70s TV. But in this case, I think the market is saying, you know what, despite all the headlines, I still think the Fed is, I'm trying to think.
Tough enough. They're tough enough.
The Fed is tough enough. Thank you.
That's it. And on that note,
I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.